Now, the fourth thing that we want to look for is high risk to reward. We want to make sure that the trade is worth us entering, worth our emotional energy, worth our intellectual energy, worth expending our count, worth expending our capital, worth investing our capital, paying the fee to get into the market for it. So let's talk about this in detail. So if we look at these setups, we want to make sure that the setups have about a 1 to 3 risk to reward minimum. So here, this is one of the setups that we looked at earlier. Strong, massive, bullish movement to the upside. So this forms a demand zone. And this risk here is definitely at least 1 to 3, okay? This risk to reward. So this is worth our time. If we lose in this setup for any reason, okay, we take a loss in this setup, then it's okay because it was worth the risk to reward. So we want to make sure that when we take these setups, that the risk to reward is high enough, because if the risk to reward is not high, we should avoid these setups. We're going to talk about how we can get tighter stop losses, greater entries, so that we can get a higher risk to reward. But we just want to make sure that structurally the move goes up large enough, because we want to take profit when that first high is created. That's our take profit zone, our first take profit zone, or somewhere in there. So we want to make sure that the distance between the demand zone and our take profit is high enough to give us a good risk to reward. So open up those charts, go back and look at some of the supply and demand zones that you found on your own. Look at the possible risk to reward of those setups. See you in the next video.